Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Trader. In the previous episode we started to explore Footfall Station and we ran into a funeral, which turned out it was a funeral of a pirate, and he left his inheritance to maybe a fictional someone, and we paused, without knowing that we paused as that someone, and we got into a lot of trouble, which ended with a shootout. But we are still standing, and we managed to increase our profit rate. And I want to check reputation or profit factor. So, and now we will continue to explore the station. Also, if you like this series, please consider give the video a like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Especially if you are playing the game or if you are planning to play it. Okay, let's go back to this guy, because I remember he's a vendor, essentially, and oh, something was down there. What's that? Was something down there, isn't it? Yeah. We will get to that. Is it true that the pirate Dan's Belardo was your partner and the end of the Duration with donations? It is. Over the course of his life, that reprobate had burdened his soul with many vile and egregious acts. His confession were akin to a grand catechism listing humankind's immanent vices and enormities. It was all the more painful for him to realize that of all the heinous acts he had committed, not one had been forgotten by the Emperor. Dan's Belado was afraid of that and that which would await him after. He hoped to atone for his misdeeds, yearned to conceive, if not the Emperor, then himself at least, that he had been more than a conspicuous speck of malignant mold his entire life. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. And it is true for miscreants above all others. The greater the transgression, the more miraculous and wondrous the repentance. Okay, let's show me the wares. With 23, we can have this chain sword, which is 17 to 20 with 20% armor penetration, and let's check our sword, or his sword. That's a better sword. Okay, so let's try and buy that one. Imperial Scroll. This scroll grants the owner 15 bonus to Lore Imperium. Okay, for that sword we need at least one reputation. Oh, holy gifts. We have holy gifts. We are pretty far from it, unfortunately. Can we make some cargo from something? What's that? Of that cargo as well. Oh. Block chestplate, and I believe we have block armor. Not military bar needles. Shot and shot, I think. Yeah, we can do Xeno artifacts cargo from that. Okay. Well, I don't want to use everything we have, because in other vendors, other things may be worth more. Okay, we will have to get back to this guy later. But it's good to know that we want the chainsaw from here, and it has a melta gun. But it's... wow. That's pretty deep. And a thunder hammer. Okay. Mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with the Blast Thunder template construct. This small industrial complex can be deployed on practically anywhere, however inhospitable. The serf assigned to it will devote itself to the maintenance of this sacred mechanism and the extraction of resources needed by the rogue trader. That means we can establish mines.
I always keep my options open.
That will increase our profit rate. Okay, I think we explored this level. Maybe something here at the back.
Always keep your eye on the price.
There are no more... yeah, we take that. Okay. That's just a column.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
So now we can chat. With the... hold on a minute. Warehouse. Rest of people. Let me chat with the Liege. And we have to find the shadow sector corner, something behind the big station, but this is not the one. Because it's not the Emperor's statue. The Cosberic, okay. Wow. Vadayam Tokaret the Liege. My patience, you remember the way out. Dismissed. The tall man in pastel grey clothes makes a show of looking past the woman he is addressing. Okay, I see these are important characters because they have pictures. J. Vladaim. What odds he put such harsh words into your mouth? We talk like you are an imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets out an ostentatious sigh, then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladaim? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days. So you don't remember, then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hey there, move. The massive guard leans down to the woman and says in a lower voice, Jaya, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Amasekus and thank your lucky star you were able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. First an insult and now threats. I see courtesy and tact are no longer valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I find myself a better deal. Turns on her heel and heads towards the exit. As she passes you by, she gives you a quick once over, winks at you, then immediately turns away with a clip of her jet black hair. The tall man who has long since noticed your presence is studying your intently. Vladaim Tokhara, Liege of Footfall, let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. Certainly, let's go. Please follow me. While you are engaged in a small talk, you get a chance to take the measures of Liege Tokhara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. Vladaim strengthens in his chair and says in a polite but completely indifferent tone, let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Thank you, Liege, a terrible loss for all of us. I hope that under your guidance the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. I thought we skipped small talk. I am impressed by your prudence. Your decision to arrive on Footfall incognito without announcing either the death of the previous rogue trader or your own status, it was quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to the thousands of people serving on a voyage, but for now, you are free to reap the benefit of anonymity. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from a patronage of a figure such as yourself. I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt. They simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say that there is a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue or rebel rose who falls for people's heads. Not a commander. Sooner or later we will find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composed you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. I would like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around to the Anvers yet. Detrimental as they are no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. I am sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Your words seem to perplex him for a moment, but his face remains thoughtful. Oh, that, yes. Her death was regrettable development. Who was that woman the wardens threw out? Paladin's expression hardens and he makes a frustrated gesture. A dead woman walking. Some, or whoever still call her, J. Haidari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even at practically odd occasions, one wouldn't like a quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. That seems strange still is that the Liege knows is this small fry by name. She is irrelevant. Since I'm the one in control of the station on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. What's the situation in the region? Troubling. Xeno raids are growing more frequent, trade is suffering and fringe wars are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by the enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium focuses in the Kronos expanse has departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There has been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with astropods, that is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xeno attacks, we received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adaptus Astartes are operating in the Kronos expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Have there been any Xenos attacks on Footfall? No, there haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a practically reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board them would make for a decent fighting force. And that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station custom officers. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. Vladimir freezes, gauging your reaction. I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connection with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xenos considerably. I will see to it that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. Yes, maybe we can buy some Eldar weapons. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection, not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Kalik sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the maw from the other side was struck by temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. You have heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the maw would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily putting off the close expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Blodaim's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something has had a profound effect on the maw. And we have Xenoraids. That's just not looking good. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues don't start yesterday. Footfall will be obliged if House von volunteers will assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you ask for help. Naturally, I tried to contact other rogue traders, but the terms of House Jorda would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligos Winter Scale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport. The Novicia packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Folston. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. Yeah, it did. And so I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. So what are the terms of this deal? It's simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile words. Janus, I imagine I'm quite familiar with the Jewel of the Phone Balancer's Protectorate in exchange for fair payment. Wow! Now we are going on an iconoclast route, but not like this. And also that food we have produced there that has value for us. Very well, I will help you with food shipments. And I want to make with him a fair deal. Not like the other two. So that's already a bonus. Blodaim takes a quick sip from his glass. I am immensely obliged, your lordship. I assume you are going to need time to get the shipments up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. I have some questions about Footfall. Rest assured I will be candid, my lips are bound by the oath of service. What exactly interests you on Footfall, this abode of merchants, xenotech traders, and only a few bandits? What oath were you referring to? There is a certain custom on Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives at the station and docks is considered to be its absolute ruler, and the Liege their loyal servant. That makes me your servant. Blodaim's arrogant bearing contradicts his words. Okay, he just trying to be sweet. Or maybe butter me up. That's the more correct phrase, I think. However, as long as you remain incognito, it will be difficult for you to use this privilege. Keep this in mind if you wish to communicate with the less knowledgeable inhabitants of the station. For them, you are an ordinary visitor to Footfall. Wow. I see we will have fun in a heretical gameplay. What a fascinating custom, useful too. I defer to your judgment, your lordship. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. You aren't wrong, my path was long and bloody, but in the end I rose from running a gang that had staked its claim to a treatment filter station or to becoming the Liege of Footfall. Many died to make this possible, and those who survived figured it out. It would be more convenient to put me at the head than continue the slaughter of the turf war. I can only hope that my elevation and the peace that came with it have done the station good. What will happen to you if I take everything from the gangs? Much has become clear. There can be no misunderstanding between us, your lordship. Who holds the reins of Xenogoods trade? The Kazbalik mission, a criminal syndicate that has seized control of the entirety of the coal trade in the sector. Xeno creations are in high demand, and so every single colony has a Kazbalikan agent or two. Opposing their commercial interests is a lot more dangerous than using their merchandise. A pale ghost of a smile appears on his lip. Still, making friends with this organization is as profitable as it is dangerous to make enemies of them. And it just so happens that I managed to earn their trust, and on Footfall they conduct their business under my watchful eye. He sends you a meaningful look. I'm glad to have satisfied your curiosity. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Here. I am the main dealer on the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your businesses to Footfall traders or lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note. For example, Reverend Hieronymus Dolorso. This servant of the ecclesiarchy is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem be keen on becoming his competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find an Octavian establishment called Adaptus Amasecus. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour her signature drink. It's meant for common Footfall rebel, not discerning client tea. Let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares. I am at your service. You can expect the most generous discounts. Most generous discounts. What's that? Hex rifle. It's a Drukhari weapon. I want normal Eldar. What? I have another revolver here. 11, 14. 12, 14. Armor penetration is better. Yeah. And we're buying all the medkits. I think it's good to precise bolter. fusion gun. Upgraded heavy stubble. There's stuff in here. Okay, and what do you like the most? Heretical trophies, Xeno artifacts. Okay. The weapons are not in a great. Okay, I try this again. Weapons are not in high demand here. At least not with this faction. So it seems the governor or the liege is just another vendor. I was hoping for a mission. I think we will get it
I always have a backup plan.
when we have to deal with that gang. Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The voice ship is ready to depart for the crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there are also a number of issues that need to be addressed.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, I want to help out the mission leader and Argentavi. A well-groomed young man calls out to you. He is clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Over, sir, a minute of your time, if you please. I am Bastian in Derama Bastian Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastia Corda Road Trader, of the Cronus Expand by the grace of the Most Holy Emperor. And you must be the envoy of Theodora von Valancius. I noticed that you arrived on the esteemed lady's ship. Corda, They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Cronus Expand, but not on Footfall. This station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a most curious offer, says Abelard under his breath, so that only you can hear him. Theodora von Valancius was killed by pirates. You are speaking to her heir. Bastian's eye go wide for a moment as he processes the new information. What a tragedy, a terrible loss. Please accept my condolences, your lordship. May the Emperor's light be with the righteous departed. May their brilliance never dim the memory of their descendants. And please likewise accept my congratulations on attaining the status of rogue trader, albeit as a consequence of such a tragic event. What do you wish to speak with me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege. Vladaim almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The von Valancius Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agrivore Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interest in Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes, Bastian smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If he refuses Valdium, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract as well as a certain other requisites. Everybody benefits. If you deliver. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves. Argenta says disapproving but quietly enough so as not to interrupt the negotiation, especially where the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, clear shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house rats should these negotiations prove fruitless? Or the blood of course Von Valancius? Idira, who was yawning in boredom a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming. Again. Brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they have all that wish? I appreciate the warning, Idira. What? Bastian stares at you in surprise, then turns around. Get to the off-worlders.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Cease and repent!
Oh wow. There's a lot of them. Oh, that's just a guard. Okay. Pascal starts. How interesting. That would be two. Let's check. It's likely to kill both of them. So,
running binaric override.
Let's mark them. Yeah, because in the previous episode I totally forget the extra abilities now because as with everyone. And we have still one AP. So let's do the perfect spot. And we will still have 2 AP.
Request approved.
Slightly better.
Significant value.
Well, at least one. Let it shoot each other. Now that's why we have the dash. And we have to dash
Faith
that way.
without deeds is worthless.
And if
Doubt
we-
is for the weak.
then spray them. Why not?
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
I think we can activate this now. No? We didn't buy that we only need to kill 2 enemies. Apparently not. The Archmetal uses an attack that has a different type. Yes, we did that. It has 4 or more attacks of Pascali. Archmetal deals an additional damage, whichever is the highest. For every stack. So we have plus 15 now. Are you kidding me? But if you move there and can you target multiple enemies with your staff? Just one? Oh yeah!
That is not my destiny.
Then not. Okay.
But of course.
Exploit. Almost dead.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay. Now he died. Okay, Abelard.
At your beck and call.
Back. Him. And now we can attack him
It will be done.
and kill him. Very, very nice.
I won't stand for it. I'll make it happen. On it.
Let's check. That's perfect. Okay, then put an exploit on that one so we can spread the love.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Nice. Astia.
If I may,
Make Abelard better and give Pascal another turn so he can hunt down the prey. So he can hunt down the prey. Okay, that's 1 AP, so use that ability. And now we just shoot him.
Successfully terminated.
And for her, might kill that
isn't
one.
this a job for the serfs? I'd Die with grace, at least.
At least this seems help arriving. Yeah, you can kill 21. The minimum damage 21. What's the HP for wound? Yeah. Okay, then we put
Running
the
by
mark
Derek
there.
override.
Increasing the hit
Request
chances.
approved.
Oh, that will be the third one. And he's not dead. That's a shame.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
But he can finish him off with the help of Cassia. I don't think our sister needs to go on a rampage. But I do think we should kill
As the
that one.
Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Now, surely they are in range.
On it.
That's just never gets old. Even that died.
Was that you? Or
And let Pascal is fine. Okay, we don't need to heal
what an
anybody.
unfortunate turn of fate.
At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Wow. I didn't expect that. Okay, can we see? No, we cannot see. Ah, there's one more. And we twice that Lenny. Well,
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I won't compromise my
the target is
principles.
too far. But we can still shoot at him. It's a very low percentage. Oh, what?
My gut tells me it's
Isn't
a bad
that
idea.
effective? Okay.
I'll see to it personally. Chance.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Advancing.
Can we shoot her? Yes, we can shoot.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
Nice.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Two
As
more
the Emperor
shots.
commands, I act.
Come on, it's 50%. One should be hitting my right now. Okay.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Cannot scream at her. Okay. Cannot see if we can shoot him. One shot or 4 shot with 25. Well, that would this should be have one hit.
It will be done.
There's the one hit. Okay, can Rakon have the other? Unfortunately, no.
Don't let your guard down.
Let
That is
Pascal.
foolishness. Me?
Then
If you
Argento.
insist, Lord Captain.
You can use the rebel in slaughter.
I'll do it. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
How dare you?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay. And how about
The Omnissiah knows all.
I think bless the children of Terra and may the emperor's light never forsake. Okay, he doesn't have an injury. That's good.
no dawdle.
Oh. Sector 2, watch your back. Make sure you're not being followed. Missing chest plate. Let's collect all the weapons. And oh, there should be more. And what's there?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
There's nothing there. Us. No. I would like to find the shadow portal. Let's check the journal. Report. This plot. Find out more about the strange gang. It's worth taking a closer look at the belongings of those killed the Aveners and searching for other evidence. The Aveners' brave action guaranteed that they will give themselves away sooner or later. Mansion sector. Hunger's Helm. For the next steps, Lord Captain must hold a meeting with his retinue. Okay. That's great. Yeah, I want to do this one. But we have to find the shadow portals. And we know it's somewhere behind a statue. A big statue. But we haven't found it yet. And this is the warehouse, and this is the rest of the floor. Let's go with the rest of Footfall and check the other one. Oh, now we can go to the shadow quarters. Ah. Okay, I didn't expect that it would such an easy thing to go there. And maybe it's just a vendor who is in the shadow quarter behind the statue. We'll see. And now we can run around a little bit and collect loot. Also, I want to check how long until we level up. Argonauts asks for your attention. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Hieronymus' request. He asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall Shadow Quarters. We seem weighted down by something. What? No. Argenta shakes her head and rubs her temples tiredly. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I am as ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. If something is troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. Argenta shoots your value. I suppose I could share it with you, but that tale will be long, and I will have to start from the beginning. I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of the reliquary on Footfall, but my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days for those on board, the deceased had flown by in real space. When at last I arrived on Footfall, it felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the moor. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. I see. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calaxis seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, they would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I am reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove with my daughter that the world and the Imperium need me. You know Footfall better than me. Do you think the rumors of heretics are true? There was a time when I would have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Casbolica mission and the other shady operations on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader ship. A member of her dynasty, Conrad Voidbeer, has turned out to be one of them, and Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform the dark rituals and brazenly mark their dance with sacrilegious symbols. Remind me what Reverend Hieronymus wanted from us. He told us to look for a sun symbol inside in blue and gold. Hieronymus congregation suspects certain suspicious individuals of heresy, and rumor has it that this is how they mark their hideout. How and why did your stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. Yes, a sign, almost a portent, showed me the right path, but it's not something I can speak of like this on the street in this den of malice. Let us be on our way. All I say for that Footfall, I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place.
I always keep my options open.
Sounded like a trap. It wasn't the time to destroy these ties. They were definitely cried out with purpose and vigilance. Well, this is the only way we can go, I think.
My warp sight reveals something.
Interesting. Rising sun symbol, it seems oddly reclusive, even sinister. Rising sun. It's something like the final dawn. And I don't like that.
That wasn't so difficult.
This fake door is connected to a mind figure. Okay. Ah, there's the symbol as well.
I always have a backup
The
plan.
whispers told me a secret.
Some kind of trap here, maybe? This whole complex would be a hideout.
Let us see what I found.
We have goods over there. Suppose a frame like this video will almost if you would here. I'll show you how it is done. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy is pretty much a sender now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and flashing about. Let's just get the boots. We are... We're moving back
Keep
here.
your wits about you. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
The Emperor is with us!
But here comes another training target first. Fire it up, you lot. An Abelard. Let's put him here. Thirsty. Okay,
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
nice.
Just a minor setback.
Wow.
We'll be back in no time.
Take up defense over the body of the fallen unit.
Holy crap. Wow.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Will do. Anything else?
We are in trouble. Towards their next attack to deal damage for every stack of tactical advantage. I'm curious.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It applies to this one. Don't think.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, I think
I'm still standing. Just barely.
okay. That's it for us. I think we will lose this fight. Too much HP.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Okay, so that fire is not just for the show.
On it. Not this Scryer's job. Anything else?
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Oh, we should have heal. Nice dodge.
Why did I not foresee this?
My heart still beats. My house needs me. I can't die.
Such is their will.
Okay, we can't do anything about that. Level up.
Is a reward.
Nothing.
Running binaric override.
Okay, we have steel. It's the best course of action we can do.
My vow is to serve.
My prescience has failed me.
do one heal. A demonette. Nice.
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Can I go back now?
Brink of agony!
Should have heal.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Rejoice in battle! Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
I owe you a debt.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! They will endure. The Emperor's light. For I am his chosen.
I should have foretold that.
Okay, I have no idea, guys, how to get to these guys. Maybe that we know that this guy has a freaking thunder hammer.
Forge our way to victory.
Another voice to join my choir.
Let's load last save. I'm hoping for an auto save which brings us in the Shadow District. I think the key that take out the guy with the thunder hammer. Because we can deal with the fire. Okay, but I like that, yes, we are here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Oh, okay. Shadow Walkers. It's a weird place to have an autosave. But I guess if the changing places can trigger some events, so it makes sense to autosave before you go to another place. That way you don't have to look if the other place has some event and you should save before that or after it. And I think I will check how many experience points we need. Yeah. Okay, let's hear her story. We already read that.
Is there money to be made?
What's that?
Check that. Let's go down for the...
Stop! There!
Wait, there's something. Can we pull that?
The premonition runs true.
I always keep my options open.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Acquisition is possible.
Please acquire the book. Yeah, that's the guy we have to kill first. And the way that perils happen, even if the wheel is not broken, I remember that Irida had some talents that benefited from a peril.
I always have a backup plan.
Well, we will need one soon. Anyway, how many experience we need? Where can we see that? I think we had a screen where the experience is shown. Alright, anyway, I suspect this will be a tough fight, so we do it in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next one. Bye!